Hello and welcome to the channel. The All Progressives Congress APC are apparently not happy with northern members of the party who are said to be claiming rights over Nigeria's next Senate president. While the South-South and Southeast feel the position should be zoned to them owing to the party's Muslim tickets, the North are said to be doing everything within their power for that not to happen. Subscribe, like, share, and comment. Thank you. APC kicks as northern senators insist on Senate presidency. The All Progressives Congress APC has opposed northern senators vying for the Senate presidency. It insisted that any northerner angling for the leadership of the Senate had no respect for the party's constitution. The national vice chairman of the APC Northwest, Malam Salihu Lukman, and the party's director of publicity on Monday, Bala Ibrahim, said for fairness, northern senators contesting the post should step down. Party shiftings in the South-South and Southeast had called for the zoning of the Senate presidency to their regions in the spirit of fairness and to give other geopolitical regions a sense of belonging in view of the Muslim presidential ticket adopted by the party. So far, no fewer than 8 senators had indicated an interest in the race. They include Senators Jibrin Barao, Kano Central, Sani Musa, Niger East, Orji Kalu, Abia North, and Godswill Akpabio, Akwa Ibom Northwest. Others are Senators Osita Izunaso, Imo West, Peter Ndubuze, Imo North, Abdulaziz Yari, Zamfara West, and Ahmad Lawan, Yobe North, amongst others. But Lukman called on Yari, Barao, and other northern senators to step down from the race for the office of Senate President in the 10th National Assembly. Lukman noted that it was compelling for the ruling party to zone the prestigious office to either the South-South or Southeast for national unity. The APC shifting made the appeal in a statement issued in Abuja titled Cash and Carry Contest for Leadership of 10th National Assembly. He said, "It is therefore very compelling that the Senate President should come from either the South-South or Southeast. I want to specifically note that 2 respected senators-elect from Northwest have made public declarations about their aspirations for the position of Senate President. These are His Excellency Abdulaziz Yari and Senator Barao Jibrin." Now that power has shifted to the southern part of the country, as a region, we equally have the responsibility to regulate the conduct of all our senators-elect from the Northwest, including the 2 senators-elects, Abdulaziz Yari and Barao Jibrin, to withdraw their aspiration for the Senate President. All party leaders from Northwest must prevail on these leaders to, in the overall interest of the unity and peaceful coexistence of the country, withdraw their aspirations to contest the position of Senate President for the 10th Senate. At the most, they should aspire for the position of Majority Leader of the Senate in line with the 1999 zoning formula in the Senate. Lukman, a member of the APC National Working Committee, reiterated that no Northwest or Northeast candidate should be considered for the position. While describing the lobbying by the lawmakers and NWC members as worrisome, he warned against the imposition of another Muslim leader as the Senate President following the outrage that greeted the emergence of the President-elect Asiwaju Bola Tinubu and his deputy-elect, Senator Kashim Shettima, who shared the same fate. He noted, apart from the clear disregard for national unity and outright disrespect for Nigerians, especially the persons of Tinubu and Shettima, being the president-elect and vice president-elect respectively, some of the aspiring candidates for the position of Senate President and Speaker of the House of Representatives are neither concerned about the security and well-being of Nigeria, nor are they in any way disturbed about factors that could erode the electoral viability of our party, APC. Subscribe, like, share, comment, and please turn the notification bell on. Thank you. These are aspiring candidates for these positions, two of them Muslims from Northwest aspiring for the position of Senate President, and one of them from Northeast aspiring for the position of Speaker of the House of Representatives, who are desperately mobilizing support. Certainly, these aspirants know that there is a very high probability that once the party is allowed to finalize the process of zoning positions of leadership, the probability is high that these positions will be zoned to other sections of the country outside theirs. It should be very clear that any person whose aspiration for the position of Senate President, the number 3 highest ranking position in the federal government, who is a Muslim, will not mean well for Nigeria and will be working to undermine the electoral viability of APC as a political party. Any Muslim aspiring for the position of Senate President has no respect for both the constitutions of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and the APC. This is because Chapter 2, Section 14(3) of the Nigerian Constitution clearly outlines that the composition of the government of the Federation or any of its agencies and the conduct of its affairs shall be carried out in such a manner as to reflect the federal character of Nigeria and the need to promote national unity and also to command national loyalty, thereby ensuring that there shall be no predominance of persons from a few states or from a few ethnic or other sectional groups in that government or in any of its agencies. With 2 Muslims already elected to be sworn in as President and Vice President of the Federal Republic on May 29, any attempt to consider another Muslim as Senate President will promote the dominance of Muslims in the federal government and will be injurious to national unity and peaceful coexistence of Nigeria as a sovereign entity which must not be allowed. On his part, the APC Director of Publicity, Bala Ibrahim, described Lukman's call for the withdrawal of Northwest aspirants from the race as ethical. Fairness demands that these aspirants step down. It will seek to give a semblance of inclusiveness and give everyone a sense of belonging. But the ultimate decision rests with the party, which will not do anything injurious to its interest, he stated. That's the news, guys. Thanks for listening. Until next time, bye.